My name is Patrick Mureithi Muriuki. I am the Business Development Director for Africa at Greenlight Planet. At Greenlight Planet, what we do is that we manufacture and distribute affordable solutions for off-grid and underserved homes. These are mainly in the lighting sector. So we manufacture starting all the way from lanterns that all the way to solar-powered TV home systems that come with TVs, and that's basically what we do. We basically manufacture and distribute solar-powered solutions for off-grid homes. There's a range of product, and we look at affordability in different ways. Within our portfolio, we have a category of products that we call classic products that customers can buy off the shelf from the different distribution channels that we have. And in this range, we have a category that we call lanterns. And the lanterns start, the most affordable lantern that we have is about 800 shillings to the end consumer. And home systems can go all the way up to about $500 or 50,000 Kenya shillings, depending on the unit that you choose. The unit with the TV is the most expensive that we have, and the most expensive unit we have with the TV has a TV that is 32 inches. But to drive affordability, what we do is that we've enabled through technology for our customers to pay for basically for products in installments. So that enables customers to afford higher value products by paying small amounts on a daily, weekly, or monthly. The biggest thing we had to do is build awareness, for example. And we set up the office in Kenya in 2010. And then the awareness on solar and solar energy and renewable energy in general was very low. So we had challenges in terms of educating the consumers and having them understand what benefit such a product will bring into their home. We have other challenges that we have very little control over, some that are based on policies that are adopted in different places that add tax, for example, to the products that we sell, making it a little bit or that much more expensive for the end consumer who's very, very price sensitive. And the others are logistics. Our product is most needed in areas that generally are not easy to access, and that's why the infrastructure like electricity isn't there. So we need to find ways to be able to reach our target audience, our target market in very difficult to reach places sometimes. We manufacture our products basically from Shenzhen, which is in China, and we develop all our product based on customer needs. So we listen a lot to what the customer requires, but then we also understand that the customer requires a product, because this is a very price-sensitive market, that the products we sell becomes a large investment in the home. So we manufacture products with that in mind as well, where we manufacture products that are long-lasting, that are good quality, that will serve the customers for at least 5 years without having any issues. And all our products come with a 2-year warranty that we service directly to the customer. Mm-hmm. So it varies from product to product. Of course, for the smaller value products, the loan tenure, because it's a loan, is shorter. So it varies anywhere from about 6 months to 24 months, depending on the region where you're in. There's various reasons why most people now manufacture from China. And the biggest one being that technology is now available in China compared to any other part of the world. So if you look at all the major brands, including handsets and televisions, everyone is manufacturing in China for that same reason. For us specifically, we chose Shenzhen because in Shenzhen we have most of the component manufacturers for the components that we use located there. So it's an easier decision for us to manufacture from there. But added to that, we have presence now in about 40 countries where we sell Sun King actively. And trying to manufacture locally out of all those 40 countries would be logistically impossible. So it makes sense to have one centralized location where you're able to manufacture and easily dispatch your products into all our markets. So I think Female empowerment is something that we are very conscious about as we do what we do, all the way from how we recruit and hire. For example, we have about 6,000 sales agents in Kenya alone who sell sunking in rural areas predominantly, and about 2,000 of these are women. So we actively go out and look for women who we can work with and engage them in different roles. Within the organization of employed directly, about 50% of the entire Greenlight Planet workforce is women. And interestingly, to add to that, about more than 50% as well is below 24 years. So we are empowering women, and more so empowering young women to get into careers and to be able to provide for their families as well. In addition to that, we have stories where, and from the analysis that we do, we realize out of the 2,000 women that work as sales agents, when we look at people who grow within the organization and become managers, about 90% of the women who join at the lowest level as agents grow to become managers eventually. I think the importance of empowering women cannot be understated in any context, both urban and rural. And it's because women generally are sort of like the cornerstone of the family in most cases. And if we're able to empower them, we are giving them the ability to earn a living to support their families, which means that they directly improve their homes. Even in homes where there are father figures or husbands who are providing for the homes. As part of our portfolio, we recently launched a TV system, what we call a TV home system, that comes with 5 different lights. 2 are round lights and 2 are tube lights. And then you also have a motion sensor light, which is used as a security light. So in general, you can use this unit to power up a home with about 5 rooms. And then the unit also comes with a radio that is powered or charged through the same home system. And then the system comes with 3 different options for TVs. So you get a 19-inch TV, a 24-inch TV, and a 32-inch TV. And that's the home system, what we call the Sunking Home 400 with a TV system. So it will vary based on the size of the TV you take, but at most it would cost you about 50,000 shillings. Basically at Greenlight Planet, we do take empowering women very seriously, and if you look at the way our organization is structured right now, about 50% of the direct employment force within Greenlight is female. So we have achieved that 50-50 balance, more or less. And the interesting thing with us is that a large number of those, or a large percentage of those, are people under 30 years of age. But we also do engage what we call energy officers, who are independent sales agents who go out and sell our products, especially in rural areas. And we have about 6,000 of these in Kenya, and about 2,000 of them are women. The interesting thing here, again, with women and how women are able to deliver is that we realize that almost 90% of these women grow into more senior positions within the organization. I think women, basically, like we all know, like women make the home, and they're the cornerstone of every home. So if they're able to earn an income, this income has a direct impact to their households, and by households I mean children and people within the household. And we see this even in cases where there's a man who's a breadwinner already, that if a woman is able to supplement